Welcome back to Tahoe Tonight. We are lucky enough to have Tommy Cortopassi from Lake Tahoe Communities. How are you, sir?
I'm great. Thank you, Rick. I'm doing really well.
We are going to take a quick peek now at 1695 Logan Creek, and tell us where exactly that is.
That is just before Glenbrook. It's actually in Glenbrook. And as a matter of fact, as a side note, Glenbrook is the #1 mountain resort zip code in America.
Wow.
#1 in America. That's
I've only
amazing.
been down there about 4 times.
Yeah. Well, as your viewers can see here, I mean, it's in a beautiful spot. Good Lord. When they designed Logan Creek originally, there's very few plots in there. And most of it is national forest, but it also has lake access.
Right.
Because it has, the founders were smart enough to buy a lot on the water, which all the residents get to use.
Right. And they have docks out there, Tommy, right?
No.
No docks off of Glenbrook?
No, but as your viewers taking a look at the house there where it's situated, this is really this has a lot of opportunity for a makeover. Okay. It is 3,800 square feet.
Wow.
It has a 5-car garage.
Wow.
And like I'm saying, the bones of this place is really, really nice. It's listed right now for $2,090,000.
That's nothing for that area right there. The rest of those houses down around there are going for much more than that.
Oh, by all means, by all means. On another side note, Lake Tahoe. Did you ever read about how Lake Tahoe, its name, how it got named?
I do believe it, but I hate trying to say the old Washoe name because I'm terrible at it. But
No, that is one of the legends, definitely, and a lot of credence to it. But I'm going to tell you another side story with regard to the governor of California at the time, in the 1800s. His name was Bigler, and they called it Lake Bigler.
Oh, okay.
That's right. It was called Lake Bigler for many years until I believe 1945, and they finally, the legislation came in and said, we need to change the name, and that's where they went to the Washoe Indian name, and that's another story which I'll tell sometime, and that is Lake Tahoe.
Some people, their egos, they got to make sure that something's named after them. I understand that. It's a different story, but in Turkmenistan, the leader named all the days of the week after himself. So this is much smaller than that.
Yeah.
So this property that's up there, you have access to everything, right? From that point in time, you can get up to Spooner, you can go out to Sand Harbor, you can go out to the lake from there, can't you?
Yeah, no, you definitely can. I mean, it's across the road. You have to cross 50
right,
to
but
get
from
to
there,
lake access,
you can kayak up along Dead Man's Point straight up to Skunk Harbor into Sand Harbor if you want to go paddle up that way or take a boat.
You can go anywhere you want from that point. But I think, too, because as you probably well know, the gentleman that put together Lake Tahoe Communities, Ken and Janet Bednar, they live in Logan Creek also. And their hiking system there, because they hike a lot, it just goes all the way up to the Tahoe Run Trail. I mean, it's endless.
Right out the backyard. I like the way that sounds. Well, tell people where they can check this out and check out some of your other properties, or how to get a hold of you if they need to do that.
Absolutely. So that's LakeTahoeCommunities.com. Go to our site. You'll see what we have as far as listings. And right now, we have, and I was just telling Rick, over $16 million worth of inventory that we have listed currently. So when some of them are private listings, so as our client, you get to be privy to those particular ones that aren't out to the general public.
All right, you told me that last time. Well, I appreciate Tommy Cortopassi from Lake Tahoe Communities. Get over and check it out. Get over and check out his website, and then talk to him personally. You can check out some of those houses that are not online. I appreciate you coming in.
Always a pleasure, Rick. Thank you.
All right.